Sorry. Hello, good morning, happy new year everybody. Welcome to 2023. Ones in the chat for one more year in the future. Ones in the chat for the #1 community on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Thanks again for being here. We get to play some more Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Such a fun game, dude. Yesterday, or rather the last time we played, not yesterday, but previously we got to get this one started, and because it's so realistic, there's a lot to build. That's going to take a long time to do so. So, welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Welcome back, chat. Yeah, look at all those ones. All right. Hey, thanks, guys, for last year. An amazing amount of new subscribers. Tons of new people joining the Discord. Lots of new people to play along with. Lots of fun new games that we played in 2022, and lots of new games that have been announced for 2023 or later. This year we got a lot of great games coming up that I want to play. Harry Potter game, just to name a few that could possibly have more demos, like Manor Lords, or perhaps we could get a further look at Broken Arrow before it's released later this year. Hopefully later this year. A lot of games that I hope come out and that there's not major delays. But typically I like to live my gaming life about 3 months at a time, so I don't look forward too far into like games. So like looking forward to now until like the end of March, trying to keep focused on what's coming out. If it doesn't move, you know, its release date and stuff like that. I think even the Harry Potter game getting moved again. But again, if games move, that's totally fine, because it's better than them being junk. But the price doesn't change, but the quality does, you know. So price is still a little spendy, but we get a better and more complete game, whatever the game may be. So that's good news. But yeah, Armored Core, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping there's a lot of games that that we saw like last year at Game Awards that get release dates, that get like official, you know, like secondary trailer. Like sometimes they show you just like a trailer for the game, but you don't see a gameplay trailer. So I hope we get more of that. I hope we get confirmation of a new City Skylines. I hope Workers and Resources Soviet Republic gets big updates. I hope that all the games that we've enjoyed on the channel, because you and me, you know, I think a lot of you have subscribed to the channel because we have a lot of similar tastes in games. So if you like Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, you probably like City Skylines 2. You probably like Planet Coaster, Parkitect. You probably like maybe other building games that don't have to do with cities, like, you know, Railroads Online and stuff like that we've all played recently. So anyway, a big year for gaming, as always, and hopefully we get a lot of great news about it. A lot of games that fully drop. Yeah, Farthest Frontier updates, Falling Frontier, that space game that looks amazing. Yeah, Project Zomboid getting updates. It's going to be a great year and hopefully a great couple of months. So as we get further into January, we'll find out what's going to be happening, you know, in February and March, when a lot of games get updates. I feel like January gets a few updates, February's kind of dead, and then March is when things start picking up again. March, April, May. And then June and July can be quiet because it's the summer, so, you know, people are kind of more gaming. But anyway, thank you to every single one of you for smashing the like button. Over like, I don't know, 2 or 3 million times you guys have hit that like button last year. So that's amazing. Everybody who did that, a round of applause to you. Thank you very much. Every comment that was helpful, informative, positive, and encouraging, and just trying to like tell me about other games and things like that. Thank you very much for tipping me off to other good games and asking great questions. A lot of good questions here in the chat. YouTube, I guess, technically counts every chat message as a comment too. So a lot of people spend their time here in the chat rather than commenting on videos and waiting a day or two for an answer, or for randomly somebody to reply. They just come here and they ask questions about other games and stuff like that. So that's cool too. So yeah, so welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the new members. Thanks for all the member bombs. Thanks for everything, you guys. Seriously, there's such a long list of things I could be thankful for. From, you know, all you in the Discord to devs who send me keys for giveaway, to which we have some to give away for Captain of Industry too, which is another game that's kind of like Workers and Resources in a way. And so you might like that too. So we're probably going to do some giveaways on that today as a thank you guys for all your support. I tried as best as I could to do big giveaways last month in honor of Christmas, like just before Christmas and after, and I've still got more keys to give away. They keep dropping more keys on me to give away to you guys. And that's awesome, because games are spendy and time consuming, and you never know which one's going to be the best. But some of them I play are really, really good. And so I can drop some keys for you all in the Discord. So join the Discord. No one else is going to do it for you. You got to do that.
Giga Chad.
That's right, a bunch of Giga Chads. After today, we're changing all the holiday emotes, I guess. In honor of New Year's, I decided to keep it in one more day. So tomorrow, we'll change out all of our emotes and such. So enjoy. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into our save previously. And we're starting road upgrades in this game. Because this is super ultra realistic, because every single vehicle has to like drive to a construction site. You know, in City Skylines, you click and a hospital that should take like 2.5 years to build is built in like 2.5 seconds. But in Workers and Resources, and in like Captain of Industry, for example, but even more in this game, everything has to be delivered to the construction site. The workers, the resources, always, like, not just like resources that you have to manufacture too, like steel and concrete, but then sometimes gravel that has to be mined, or a surface has to be leveled off or something like that. So, yeah. This is as far as we were able to make it in just a few hours last time, but, I mean, it looks like we've built absolutely nothing, but to be honest, it's, I think the game started in April, or maybe March, and now it's June. So, for 2 months, we've laid out our city, and we got a big amount of construction coming in, and we're starting to upgrade these roads. So this is a massive upgrade for us. Going from dirt roads to gravel roads, it may as well be from like horse and buggy to high-speed trains. Just trust, you know, guys, trust the 275-year plan, okay? 275 years, we will probably have some somewhat decent housing. Okay, just trust the plan. All right. Oh yeah, we're building, and we're playing on the most brutal difficulty too. So we're trying to prepare for winter. We're trying to. So we got like a water boiler here that's going to be built. That'll eventually provides like hot water and steam or whatever for the housing. So it's going to be big. And that road's almost done. We're going to have to upgrade these roads one at a time, too. Well, let's do another road here. We need to be really cautious about it. We may be able to be trusted, but sadly we still need to verify. It's true. It's the same in life about a lot of things. Well, let's upgrade that road next. Oh yeah, Atomic Heart. That looks like a great game for this year, yep. I think that might be out on Game Pass. I love that so many great day one games are coming to Game Pass. Like, High on Life was fantastic. For Game Pass, it worked out really well. Too bad a second bulldozer doesn't go to that site. This is going to the custom house with gravel. Why? We have gravel right here. And there should only be 2 trucks getting gravel. We got to be real cautious about how we upgrade these roads too, because if we do it wrong, it could be like, it's almost like wiring. You know, like, if we do it wrong, it's going to lock the whole city down. Raptor, is this the city builder you got really frustrated with? I like this one. I don't remember being frustrated with this one. I mean, you know, every game has their advantages and disadvantages. I want this game's feature to be more present in more, where it's longer and tedious to build stuff. Which means you got to do a lot more planning. It's more of a, this is kind of more of a city planner than a, well, no, it's equal building planner as it is building. It's both. Can you get a railway in this game? Yep, sure can. Yeah, I don't remember if there's a city builder that frustrated me. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you know, it depends on the day. Oh, there we go. This road's almost done. We also need to build the power lines, too. They're working on that as well. Oh, the excavator can work like the bulldozer. They can spread the gravel around with the excavator. Nice. This construction area is probably going to be here for a long time, so I decided to make it look a little nice. You want more political decisions in this game like Tropico? I bet there'll be a governmental update in the future. All right. Gravel road is in. So the gravel road maximum speed is 60 kilometers, as where dirt is 35. So we've almost doubled the speed of our road traffic. Now we'll do the other side. I think he needs more gravel. Oh, needs workers. No. Oh, yeah. And they're coming in now. Oh, nice. Vehicles can overtake. Hell yeah. Nice. These guys shouldn't be picking up gravel. They should be, Oh, yeah, they should be I thought they were dropping off. No, yeah, they should be picking up. That's good. That's working. It's a big old road to upgrade. Especially since we didn't build... This is about as far as we could build from the border until our vehicles, like, ran out of fuel. So, yeah. Love this music. This game go into seasons? Yeah, it does. We're going to have winter eventually, which is why we're building that heating facility over here. I'm trying to build... That's why we're upgrading the roads so we can get materials in faster. Essentially, building better roads means we can speed up construction of everything, since materials have to be purchased for a while till we can be self-sufficient. Vehicles are refueling. Nice. First building is ready. No power, obviously, but the building is ready to be hooked up. Yes, Happy New Year's, Eddie. What's up, John? How was my New Year's? Good. I had a nice meal. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot we could build, like, bridges out of brick and concrete. I love that, too. We got a lot of types of bridges we can build in this game. Like, we could do a brick factory and make a bridge out of brick. Brick, obviously, a lot more simple in its production chain to make. Is power on the way to the store? Yeah, we built power lines, but they need to be constructed. You can kind of see them highlighted here in yellow. So those just need to be built. I mean, everything in this game needs to be built. Roads, power lines. It's just going to take time. I might need to build like a dirt road over here just to follow the power lines so they can build it. I'm not sure how it works. But they're focused on the roads first, which is probably the best thing, because we got to get this construction done before winter. But the good news is, if we don't finish by the first winter, nobody lives here. All of our workforce is coming in from another country, so we don't have anybody living here, technically. So if it turns winter, we could still do construction without any, like, punishment. But we want to try to get things done as quickly as possible, so we can start making money. Why are the two other bulldozers not working? Each construction site only like uses one bulldozer. And I would do more roads, but I want to be careful and do it one at a time. I don't think there's a way to assign two bulldozers to like a construction site. Man, loading up with gravel takes forever. Probably going to do this road last, or maybe not even at all. So then when this section is done, we'll do this road next. So we'll do the right road and then the left road. This is cool. I wish City Skylines had more. You know, when you're building a highway, it would be so cool to see all the construction of the highway. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Happy New Year's there, Lycon. This game's got you hooked. It's a good game. Takes a long time, but I appreciate that. It makes me appreciate like how long it takes to build a train setup or something. It's good stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And they're gobbling up fuel like crazy, too. Is it easy to learn as a game? There is a tutorial, and there are easier modes where you don't have to manage, like, fuel and electricity and things like that, so it is much easier than this mode. There are much easier modes, but still tricky in a lot of ways. But I feel like if you go in with unlimited money and you make all the settings easy and just build stuff and see how it works, you can kind of start to figure out, like, oh, like you realize kind of what you're in for. Fuel truck's going back to get fuel. Yeah, they're being fuel goblins. Totally fine with that. It means they're doing work. I guess it's kind of smart, like, because this, because the gravel plant is a little, there's a line for it, they're going to the border instead to also buy gravel, which is totally fine. Very nice. What's up, Warboner? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bum. You need a free excavator in the depot or construction office. For what? Oh, he can't get out because this road's doing upgrades. Lol, he got himself trapped. That's okay. Look at those roads go, man. Feels good to have those upgrades. Yep, that's good. Is everything here a product of your design, or does the game aid you in planning it? I mean, buildings are pre-designed in the game, but you have to put them where they go. This is like building with Legos with a bunch of play sets mixed together. Yeah, it was a fast gamer. Also, we got a heating pipe coming down here to this distribution center for heat. So I think our first three priorities are, of course, we got food, and then power, and then heating, and then we got to worry about water. But water we should be able to truck in for the start. Should be able to truck water in from the border. Well. Oh. Building that road too, nice. That Big O road's almost done. This is going to take like another 2 months here just for each section of this road. Hell yeah, sports car. Your comrades from the nearby very free People's Republic introduce a new type of vehicle to the market, available for purchase via rubles. The S11 OR Coupe. Wow. Oh, lovely. It's super free. City construction zone. Can we make district? I think we can make districts and stuff, right? Oh, that's right. There's a time-lapse mode in this game. They know it's going to take so long that you can literally make time-lapse like photos for it. So you can take a picture every like week or something like that and see the city grow. But we're not just making a city. Like you can make a whole republic. Like the map is gargantuan. We're only occupying a very small space. What's up, Tan? Happy New Year. Are we winning in the new year? Yep. First Big O stream in the new year. It's good stuff. We can trade with these little custom houses, so it's either Soviet or NATO. So you can either earn or spend dollars or rubles. Yeah, there's multiple maps too, and you can build as many cities as you like. It's good for your first city to be a big city that then provides like power and food. So like coal and food and basic exports for the start. Meh. Good, another road's opening up. Filling up with more gravel. What's up, Tyler? And Happy New Year there, Private Tomcat. Nope, no mods. In retrospect, I should buy these bigger trucks for gravel. But then again, bigger's not always better, too. That means a lot more time that it takes to fill those trucks. We'd have to have more trucks coming in, importing gravel too. Like, this thing's only 79% full. If we had bigger trucks delivering the gravel, we probably would be down to like 10 to 0%. A little bit more gravel and that's done. It's happening. It's happening, Tavarish. It's happening. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum. Ooh, pretty spicy out now. 32C. God, the fuel truck's working too, bringing in fuel like crazy. Yeah, that truck can finally escape. You're free! He's finally free. Hey, there we go. Road done. Nice work. Now let's do that little section. I think we'll do this road. Nobody's on it. Cool. Don't roads have to be properly graded? No, we don't have a school yet. I'll probably build that a little later. Yeah, right now I just don't have the... Nobody lives here, so... Oh yeah, 2023. Star Wars Jedi Survival. We're gonna play that. Oh. Oh, this is... Oh, that's right. This is coal storage for the heating facility. So we got a drop-off zone for coal, then it's going to be stored here, then it's going to be added with water here to boil water, to make steam to go down these pipes to then go into the city. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, you want to see me play Space Marine 2? I might play that, yeah. Our whole schedule is down below in the description, so find out what we're playing next by checking that description down below. There's a little schedule with a quick little thing you can glance at the day and see what we got planned. It always changes, of course, but for certain games, it's like 100% that we're going to play. Am I streaming all day? I sure am. Yep. Stream every day. You like the design, by the way? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. This was kind of accidental. This is my first time playing the realistic mode, so if I fail, this is all just learning. And that's totally fine, too. I mean, if I build a city and things go awry, then we... You know, there's going to be one system that's going to, like, trip me up, like... Well, eventually, the game will get an update for garbage, waste management, so we'll have to see how that works. Maybe when the garbage update comes out, it'll be too... you know, like, maybe it'll produce a ton of waste and we won't be able to deal with it. And then we have to put all of our resources and workers towards that. I doubt that'll happen, but, you know... Every game's a little different. Waiting for a little gravel there. We'll upgrade this road next. It's all coming together, though. You don't build the city builds you. That's actually kind of true. Yeah, because it is a little learning experience about everything. I've never gone this in depth in the game before. I've tried to make it easy by giving myself a ton of cash, but eventually that will run out. We're not in, like, unlimited mode. But there's no shame in doing unlimited money either. Because this game is not... It tries to hold your hand as best as it can, but... You know, there's plenty of tutorials, but you, like all games, you kind of got to get a feel for certain things, you know? It's like building paths in Planet Coaster. Ugh. Alright, that'll be done shortly. Alright, another one is ready. Yeah, right now we don't have... These gravel roads don't have the ability to do one-ways, so basically these roads are like two-lane, both direction roads. But later on we'll make them one-way. But yeah, gravel and dirt roads don't get the option. Good. Good. Dude, we're doing massive upgrades, dude. I mean, I know it's just a gravel road, but I mean, the difference to the economy is going to be huge. Flipping a switch and increasing speeds of all vehicles by, like, well, not flipping a switch, but you get what I mean. Or like doubling the speed of all road vehicles. Good. Supreme Soviet. Dude, whenever I hear Supreme, like Allied Supreme Command or whatever, or Supreme Commander of Allied Forces, Europe or whatever, dude, I always just think of, like, Burrito Supreme. Like, whenever I hear Supreme, I always think of, like, either a pizza or, like, a burrito or a taco. Like, it's just like, oh, dude, this is a Supreme pizza. It's got everything on it. Oh, dude, this is the new Supreme burrito from Taco Bell. It's like, oh, does it lead a small military force or whatever? No, dude, it's a taco. It's a burrito. Oh, okay. It's cool stuff. Yeah, the Supreme Taco. That's what we'll name our party congress. You know how there's, like, the Japanese have the Diet, and I think in Russia it's the Duma. For us, it'll be the taco. It's gonna be cool. All right, so what else do we want to add? Oh, right. I needed to add, like, roads to these buildings to eventually construct them. While we're waiting for these roads to finish, I'm going to do layouts of more stuff in the city. So, we have 4 buildings. I think back here I was going to build, like, football fields for happiness or whatever. We could, it probably is a good idea to build, like, to put this stuff down blueprint-wise before we actually start building the city. Because if we do that, later it's going to be a bad idea. I think we should at least start with a pumping station, right? So that's just a switch. Water loading and unloading station. Oh, so we get to import water too, and then put it into a water tower for now. Could also build a water well. Will that directly supply? Oh, we can just start with a well. Okay. Oh, water substation. Small water well. So we'd have to connect a well to a pumping station. Does the well does it need to be... That'll export 280 water. And this can hold 20. What's up, Gazan? How you doing? Yeah, let's pump up the jam. Does it need a road connection too? Yeah. Oh no, it actually just needs a footpath. Probably a good idea to build that in the city too. This will need a well connected to it though. And it probably needs a footpath because construction vehicles can also use footpaths to reach destinations, I think. How far can this be away? Oh, it could be quite far away. About 250 meters? Okay. We'll build it close so we can put more buildings behind. Looks like the substation doesn't need electricity. I will build a decent footpath eventually. All right, then we're going to need a water pump. Put this on hold for now, though. Or at least make it a low priority. The pumping station requires electricity. No. We want a well. It needs electricity, yep. Also, I think this building will need electricity too. Nope, looks like it just requires coal. I think the piping goes under ground for the water. So build a well and then a distribution thing. So it'll be close to the city. And let's lower the priority on that. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, buildings need electricity with the substations. So we have like a power line coming into the town. You can't really see it because it's not built yet, but you can kind of see it right there along the road. And it'll supply a lot of those buildings with power. But like the construction site doesn't need to be powered. It's just basically a parking area for vehicles. They just need fuel. Yeah, there's water treatment plants too, aren't there? Is that for wastewater treatment, like sewage? We'll have to worry about sewage, too. To which, if that's the case... Hi, Soviet Union. Oh, wait. There's one for sewage treatment, too. So that we have to build that, then. Sewage treatment versus water treatment. So we might want that. You need help to decide to start a new editing project or start a new game? Oh. What's the project? What's the game? I feel like we should build this stuff farther out of town, but... We'll probably build it there, then we can go 1, 2, 3. Right there. We'll probably do the water stuff last. The more we add to our list of stuff to do, the longer this will take. But this is kind of like Surviving Mars. Remember, when you play Surviving Mars, all the drones and stuff land first, and you have to build, like, the concrete factory, and you have to build the... You have to get water, and you have to get food and stuff all organized, and build the domes so people can live. So, essentially, it's like we're preparing for human life by first having all those services in place. So, power, water, food distribution. And then, yeah, we're going to have sewage. Although, sewage might be a little easier because we don't... We do have a truck to bring in drinking water. So I guess technically all we'd need to do is build like a... If we build a water loading and unloading station, we could bring in fresh water and then just pump it directly to the... That might be a way around it for now, although... It's going to be a way to keep costs down. But honestly, building a small water well... I guess it's just a time saver, one less building to build. I think this truck's going to deliver more gravel. Can you just throw the sewage in the river? Maybe. There's a sewage discharge. Oh, we'll see. We'll get there. That's way ahead of where we are now. We'll get there eventually. Is the river flowing to or from the USSR? Both, equally. Project is Oregon Trail. The game is Stranded Alien Dawn. I'll do a little of both. We're going to play Oregon Trail again soon. Are we ready to build the other road? Almost. Where are we? Oh, we could do tennis too. Football can have 22 people visit though. Probably a better option. Oh, thanks, Maurice. I think I'll build this after we delete this road. And we've only got the dirt road because we have gravel pathways, and those will take a little bit to make. But I'm glad the workers are prioritizing the road building and not the path building first. It looks like this building's getting done. Ooh, gravel's down to 54%. Still plenty of gravel. Oh, hey. It's almost done. Nice. Very nice. Nice, chat. Nice. Song is bumping. Yo, Brett, thanks for the 2 years. There's a raptor egg. Congrats on the blue eye. Thank you very much. A milestone. Wow. How do you see your years again? There's like a button that looks like a square in some hands, I think, and if you hit that and you're a member, you should be able to send your member milestone that way. New member, welcome. Tampa guy for the 16 months. Happy New Year's to you as well. You want Chinatown Detective Agency? Yeah. Someday. What else do we want to build? Let's see. How many workers will this house? I think it was like 96 or something. So let's just say 100. So 400. And I don't think those are all workers either. Some of them are kids. And if there's kids and they don't have a kindergarten, then that means one of the parents has to stay home. So we need more. 96 doesn't mean, 96 workers. Technical services or technical office. $427 Kevin, thanks for the 6 months as a Raptor egg. Car dealer. New member, welcome. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at maybe a regular construction office. Looks like it needs electricity. We'll have to build that later after the power lines get done. But roads are top priority. Good. They're waiting for those flatbeds to come in. There they are. What's up, Sir William? Oh, you got addicted to the Seize the Front Line game? Yeah. That was pretty cool. I enjoy playing that with the boys. Had a good win in that one. It was really cool. Hope you enjoy it. Now that all these other roads are getting complete, transportation of everything is just getting faster. They just take the alternative route. Cool. On Twitch, you've been subbed to one streamer for about 8 years. Wow, that's a long time. I see some of those Twitch streamers getting like 10 years now, finally. Subbing's been a thing. Probably over that. That's cool. Alright, that's getting done. That should get done soon. Split that a little into sections. Holding at about 50%. That's good. Bum, bum. Yeah, those are member buses rolling through. I guess member sleighs. One final day to use your holiday emotes. Is that crane? Oh. Yeah, we're just bringing in the remaining stuff. Holidays are over, though. Well, technically, New Year's Day is still a holiday in a lot of places. A lot of people get January 1st off as a holiday. If you're not already not working because it's Sunday. Or yeah, maybe tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, true. A lot of places, if a holiday falls on a weekend, they'll give you the day before. So, like if Christmas is on a Saturday, and you typically don't get New Year's Eve off, then they give you Christmas Eve off. That bus just plowed right into the gravel. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Rip and dip. Ew. It's like Rick driving that bus. What the hell? That was smart, though. The AI tried to go through here, realized it couldn't, and then it just repathed itself. That's very smart. Where's the bulldozer here? Oh, maybe it needed fuel. Oh, that's why. Alright. He's on his way back. Gotta get that route done. It's messing up traffic. Alright, let's see. So when we start manufacturing stuff, maybe we should do farming. And I'm thinking we can do some farming up here. A little away from the city, but nearby. So maybe a bus stop. Oh, we can build a road vehicle depot finally. Did Bradford get arrested in the end? Oh, on our Motor Town playthrough? Dude, being a cop in that game was really cool. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Hunter? Happy New Year. Where do I want to put this? Thank you for doing videos. You enjoy watching the video? Well, thanks, Hawk. Thanks for watching. Oh, bus stop needs power, too, so we can't build it further than this. But it might be a good idea just to have it here. Oh, so to even put down a blueprint, I need an excavator that's free? Where do we have an excavator? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we can build it. Is this like SimCity? I mean, if you like SimCity, there's a lot of similarities to city building. But the needs of the people in this city are much different. Oh, you can build free bus stops? What? Oh. I think I'll just build an actual one. But that's cool that you can build a free bus stop. It's literally just a tire with a stick in it. Oh, cool. When the land has to be leveled like that, that's why the excavator has to be free to actually come out and... Oh my god, that's so cool. Why doesn't City Skylines have that, bro? I guess the nice thing about dirt roads, too, is it helps you to lay out the road cheaply, and you can get it going quick, and then shut it down later for upgrades. That's better. So then we'll have a bus stop to go to eventual farms and whatever else we build. Maybe a food factory. Alright, now we're back up to 85%. I think they just need to drop off a worker. Yeah, dirt roads are the only thing that's just kind of auto builds. It's more like you're just giving approval for trucks to drive through an area. Anything made of dirt is like that. Let's turn that back to dirt. Unfinished road 61. I need scissors 61. Somebody need fuel? Is that what's going on? No, we got fuel. Okay. I guess we'll finish that. Yeah, everything pretty much stopped, but I'm not sure why. Well, now it's going again. I think we're waiting for an excavator or a bulldozer to get up there, but they're not leaving. There should be a bulldozer assigned to this road. Give that road a high priority. Yeah, it's August. Maybe they're all on holiday now. I'm gonna take a day off. Trucks are going, so... Trucks are leaving with gravel again. Why the hell are they buying gravel when that's full? Weird. Whatever. So long as the construction gets done, it's fine. They must be bringing more for the road sections down here. That back on low. What do we use the blue buses for? These buses are bringing in workers to construction sites. So even the gravel, even with the gravel roads, they still require 50 workers to do some stuff by hand. So like when a bulldozer and some gravel trucks show up, I guess those guys are still there with like rakes and stuff trying to like level up. Maybe like shovel like corners or something. Oh, whatever. Physical labor would have to be required still. Just a little bit. Just a sprinkling. Sprinkling of manpower. But nothing's quite as powerful as a big old bulldozer, brother. It looks like they're building that road too. Oh, gravel's coming back in. Wait, that's 108. Well, 0.8, but yeah. I don't know why everything's stopped like that. Some things are still coming in. But they still can go this way. Well, that's the thing. We don't have workers. We're importing a labor force right now from the border. So these are quote-unquote volunteers. But yeah, since vehicles can reach the customs house, everybody should be able to get up there. Oh yeah, vehicles can get up there from both ways. Oh, I have two roads there. Everybody's got fuel. It's like the party bus music. You know what? Maybe it's this road. Let's undo this one. Dr. Funk, I got a Stream Deck XL. You inspired me to try streaming. All right, man. Enjoy. That sounds like fun. So a vehicle should be able to get up here to do gravel, no problem. I'm going to do this section too then. Oh no. This game is a little heavy-handed when you hit the destroy button. Like, yeah, I'd like to rip up this road. Okay, dude, nuking city, tactical nuke inbound. It's like, what? Yeah, that'll fix the power lines. I'm not sure why everything stopped all of a sudden. Everything's going great. Yeah, is there a separate button for deleting roads? I don't think I've seen one. Oh, that's cool. We can actually give rules for roads too, like tractors only or set speed limits and things. That's cool. Buses only, for example. Okay. Well, there's a cancel road button. Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright, now no roads are under construction there. We're going to destroy all the bits under construction except for that one because it's actually happening. Let's see if that fixes it. Well, that's promising. The concrete mixer moved. But workers are still needed over here, so these buses should be moving. Ooh, look, the grass and the trees and all the colors actually changed. So there is a seasonal transition between summer and autumn. Very cool. This construction worker, the excavator's working just fine. But no other buses are coming through. Oh, well, there goes the concrete mixer. Maybe one of the roads disconnected the construction office assign tool. Construction's already complete. Building is not supported as construction office. What's the main building? Wow, that was it. So the road was briefly connected, or disconnected, so it canceled it as the source building. How strange. But it shouldn't have been disconnected. Some of the vehicles were still going there. And I didn't toy with those, so at no point were they disconnected. Weird. Strange. Yeah, because the big old gravel dump trucks were still driving up there. I mean, all these vehicles use the same roads, so... yeah, whatever. Problem solved. For now. Alright, so now we gotta work on this road. So we'll do it section by section. We're going to try to get all the roads coming from the customs house upgraded. That's a little more troublesome. Or at least more important because of the distance they have to drive. Hey, Happy New Year to you too, Reza. Be nice if there was an icon then letting you know that those were disconnected. Workers should still be coming in, though, for this job. Okay. Strange. As a person who was born in the Soviet Union, don't seek logic. Workers decided it was disconnected and went home. Okay. I guess people took the power then. Ah, well, they're working on New Year's. You spent yesterday just to get basic services in realistic mode? Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to be fast at all. Like, building roads are going to be... I mean, it's almost like it's a real life or something, chat. Wow. It's like it's realistic where it takes 2 years just to build a road, you know? Even where I live, it's like, hey, we're going to add this... we're going to add a sidewalk. We're shutting down the city for 6 years. Okay. Everybody's like, okay. So now we're going to upgrade that road, then this road here, and then this final section. So 3 more to go. Make that a medium priority. Did the 70s USSR have McDonald's already? I don't think that was the thing until the late 80s. I think there was one that opened up in Moscow in like 88, 89, 90, somewhere around there. It was after the wall fell? Oh, then that was like 89? Soviet Union ended in 1991 on Christmas Day, I believe. At least that's when what's his name resigned? Yeltsin rolled in. Oh, they're building the substation now for power. Good. User interface looks like 4chan. LOL. We need more relanx. That's what we need. That'll speed things up. Alright, good. Lots of workers and stuff are coming in. As long as mostly the vehicles are working, that's good. Some of this equipment might not be needed at the moment, like concrete mixers. Gonna be a few years till people can move in, I'm thinking. Hey, Happy New Year, Drewski. Good to see you. Nice, we're almost done with all those roads up there. Gobbling up that gravel. Gravel goblins. Good. I love it in a game when a problem happens and you can kind of figure it out. I really like that. Troubleshooting sometimes really, it's like if you've ever had a model train set before and it just stops working, you're like, uh-oh, might need to get out the soldering iron. 1,600 feet of cable. It's like, oh, dog unplugged it. Oops. Oh yeah, Transport Fever is like that. True. Yep. I like building. The fun thing about Transport Fever is when you're doing all passenger stuff and you got like buses that bring people to a train depot, and then the train brings them to like an airport. But then you've got like a tram line running around the city with the airport, and the tram brings people to the airport or down the city. It's just cool when you have interconnected passenger lines. One of the first games, and it might still be on sale on Steam. Which, by the way, remember, chat, the Steam sale ends on the 5th. So we're coming up on the last couple of days to buy something, get something good. But before City Skylines was a thing, they made a game called Cities in Motion. And that game has pretty much all of what City Skyline. You don't get to build the city, but you do get to like plan out all the routes and build all the bus stops. So it's like you can build like metro lines, train stations, bus stops. Pretty cool. Purchase and consume? Yeah, we're going to put that in the store soon. There we go. Yeah, Cities XL, I remember that. There was kind of a gap in good city builders between like 2010 and 2015 before City Skylines came out. SimCity came out in 2013, so that'll be 10. Can you guys imagine that? 10 years it's been since that new SimCity came out. It's not even new anymore. But between like 2010 and 2015 before City Skylines, there was like a wacky hodgepodge of all sorts of games. SimCity was good, but it's kind of a little bit of a... Well, it was strangled by corporate greed, to be honest. EA, but... Because SimCity's always been great. Like, SimCity 4 was like the best. Of course, with tons of mods and stuff, SimCity 4 is still alive and kicking with lots of cool stuff to do. It's just a different city builder, but you can't really... A lot of people are just like, oh, dude, this game's bad compared to City Skylines. It's like, what do you mean, man? It's like 11 years younger than it. I think SimCity 4 came out in like 2004. But remember, games like SimCity helped pave the way for like all sorts of building games. But I appreciate like games that are somewhere between... like Roller Coaster Tycoon and City Skylines, like mall building. There's like a video on the channel you may have missed about building malls. There's like a mall building game coming out soon where you can build the mall, put in spaces, hire the employees. It's quite detailed. It reminds me a little bit of Parkitect, but Parkitect's good that way too. Especially when you get a lot of creative people together to like try to do things differently. It's interesting when people's creative differences smash together and then you kind of get something pretty cool. It's much more interesting to look at. Alright, this road's going to be done soon. How do I rank SimCity 4? Oh, way, way, way up there. SimCity 4 is just awesome. I mean, going from like SimCity 3000 to SimCity 4, SimCity 4 pretty much laid the groundwork for how, or the foundation of how City Skylines would work. How like you can, you know, a lot of these games now you paint the ground, right? Like if you're like, oh, I want to level this area so I can build something. So you click a thing and then you just kind of like, you know, you paint the ground flat. And I'm sure other games did that too, but SimCity 4 is one where it was like directly involved with city building, like modern city building with that. 4 did some really big things really differently. And did a lot of things that like made sense and were challenging in the right ways and were fun. Although I always had problems getting a budget in SimCity 4. It's like, okay, taxes are 5,000%. Expenses are 0. I'm still losing $1 million a day. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how that works. You still love the modular aspect of SimCity 2013? Completely agree, K-Flow. What I really like about SimCity 2013 is that when you need more power in your city, you just upgrade your power plant. In City Skylines, you gotta like build another power plant and another power plant and another power plant. And it's like, can't we just upgrade this power plant with like more boilers or more generators or like a nuclear power plant with another reactor? I feel like that's a missed opportunity for City Skylines, where you should be able to add on to that. And I think maybe they did that just to try to say they were, oh, we're different than SimCity. And it's like, well, okay. Whatever you say, pal. I don't know what I'm going to do with this road. Yeah, true, you can increase the capacity by raising the budget, but I don't think if I give a nuclear power plant $1 million more dollars, it's gonna like make more power. You gotta build a reactor. It's kind of cool to be able to like future-proof your city, you know, like if you're, I don't know. I think that should be in there, as well as all this intricate road building, like what we're doing right now. And buses are bringing in workers. Things are happening. Things are happening. Maybe what we'll do eventually is build a roundabout. Although, are we really going to have that much traffic? Maybe later on. Hi from Florida. What's up, Logan? Welcome to the stream, bruh. We'll do something like that for now. Alright, another section of road complete. Yeah, Happy New Year, Peter. Okay. Gotta be real careful in these sections. It could shut everything down. I saw workers coming in. I don't know where they were. Oh, the bus stop. How ironic. Cool. Hell yeah, brother. Rip and dip. I love how in this game, too, you have to plan for, like, detours. Because, like, we can only upgrade this road at a time because, you know, like, this one's has to stay open. Imagine in City Skylines if you could actually see road construction or maintenance or upgrades going on because they, like, block several lanes of traffic to, like, upgrade a couple lanes at a time. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, maybe we can make this a connecting line for workers. I don't see any option. Oh, well, it doesn't have power, so it probably doesn't work. Buildings without power, but it's like what? Just a couple of lights? A couple of light bulbs? Will workers walk from a free bus stop to a construction site, or do they actually have to go to the site? I feel like we need another bus depot, but never mind, that one's not even working full. Well, we're going to work up here now. We have these set to medium priority. Is it hard to get into the game? A little bit. I mean, it's much different than other city builders, but once you... I mean, if you get the game and you play the tutorial and you go into Sandbox and you go in unlimited money and just start connecting things and seeing how it all works, you can kind of figure it out. You'll build some, you know, you'll build some houses first and move people in and then start with small industry like farming or something, and you'll eventually figure it out. It's different, but it's not difficult. So that's pretty cool. It's really well done. It's a game that I think will always be a little clunky, and that kind of feels right for a game like this. It's got a little weirdness to it, but every city builder has that. Like, even City Skylines, sometimes it's impossible to build a roundabout without a million mods. Shouldn't be, but it is. I'm glad we got a couple things built so far. Imagine when we go to build like a new bridge in town. It's gonna be exciting. Bum, 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 bum. Where's the gravel for that section? Bum, bum, bum. The biggest Wendy's in the world is in Tbilisi, Georgia, over 3 floors and 15,000 square feet. Chat. I should take a day off and we should go to a Wendy's. Should I go see the biggest Wendy's in the world and make a video out of it? go buy the Wendy's franchise in Georgia. Make a video. Title it something like the big wowas do, like "Hope you understand." ... Me looking stressed into the thumbnail of me looking stressed. Oh my God, something horrible must be happening. 6 hour and 26-minute video. Just crying and shaking. I don't think that connection really had any problems. I'm getting superstitious, though, about this part up here. Imagine the nugs. Imagine the nugs. Alright, so hopefully that gets built. This road's finishing. We'll build this one. Oh, workers getting dropped off here. It's weird to me how they're dropping off just a few at a time. You'd think that they would haul their maximum, which is 30 plus or something? Oh, it's almost done. I love seeing that. That's so damn cool. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this game keeps getting better and better. The devs have been adding just tons of cool stuff that makes it more about the city. You know, things like the garbage and the water. When water treatment came out, I was like, oh, here we go. Like when water and sewage and now pretty soon garbage will be a thing. It's like, well, there we go. Now we have to solve the problems of any city. I'm gonna build a road that follows this pathway. Bum, bum, bum. Lots of gravel getting delivered. It's so cool how long that takes. It makes you really appreciate how long it takes to make a massive city. This will probably be a lot faster in the future, too, because when we have several construction offices up and workers supplied all the time, things will only get faster as roads will be better. I don't think this will take this long forever. However, could you imagine building a frickin' steel mill? Whoa. Bruh. Okay, there goes the bulldozer. Hey, Happy New Year's there, Jason. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday so far. Chat joining me on the first stream of 2023. Feeling good, looking good. Things are good. All right. Yeah. Exile, welcome aboard. It's a Raptor egg.
Remember, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for smacking join. New member, new year. Lots of construction to do there. I think there needs to be a construction management game like this too. I know we have a like construction sim and stuff, but should be playable with more people, like in Motor Town, for example. We played that one yesterday. Motor Town was really cool. A bunch of people can work together to have a city function by driving all the vehicles, like trash, garbage trucks and police cars and ambulances and buses and taxis. Really cool stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Your PS5 is here in 2 days? Awesome. Good to hear. Damn, things are getting fancy. You didn't see me deliver pizza yesterday? I delivered burgers. I found like a Wendy's and was on a little moped. I made a quick little delivery. So I did one for the food. Gonna be cool if we get like 20 members of the Goof Troop this year and have a full year of that. That'll be awesome. Okay, more gravel's coming in. Nice. That's going to take a while. I would like to build another... Yeah, we're going to get a goof platoon, yeah. I want to build a construction office. I just don't know if it'll work without workers living here. Where's the construction office? Well, I'm going to need power coming in. So we got to get those power lines built too. But I don't think there's a way to prioritize the power lines. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. All right, well, let's make power production top priority then, so we can get a construction office going. And then maybe build that over here. God, this soundtrack's just bopping. Blowing it up. Really good stuff. Wait, wouldn't this building... No, okay. Well, worst case scenario, the power lines pass right by us, so we can just build a substation over here. Confusing Hitbox, thank you very much for becoming a Raptor Egg. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the egg memberships, hatchlings, Little Raptors, Raptor Plus, Raptor Ultimate, and Sigma Apex Raptor tiers. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It's really cool. Very thankful. Thanks for all the gift bombs, too. Helping other people. We've had some very difficult and challenging years, all of us. A lot of stuff going on, so thanks for helping to build a community and keep people together and giving people somewhere to be kind to each other and just relax and enjoy gaming. Everybody needs a place to get away from it without getting away from it, you know? It's like fishing. But sometimes you can't go. So we have these lovely hobbies. I know some of you work on your other hobbies while you watch these streams and stuff too. Some people are like building model rail sets or building doll houses or like working in your work. Like some people have like a wood workshop. I know there's like a guy from Denmark who watches all the time who makes wooden spoons and bowls and things and sells them. Has an actual woodworking shop, chairs and things like that. It's awesome. It's very cool. That's why chat's quiet. They're gamers, but they're busy. They're busy gamers. What's up, Just J33? Much love to you as well. After 3 years, you finally have a balanced city and city skylines? You mean 3 years of playing, or like you had like 3 years of like money being in the negative? You're building a Lego Technic right now. Awesome. Oh, the Dodge Charger from Fast and the Furious, dude. I think Stromby got some more Lego from his girlfriend for Christmas. That's such a good thing for like couples or for anybody. Lego are good at any time. It's nice to give somebody something that, you know, Lego's got a little puzzle element to it, you know. Gotta look at the instructions, put things together, you know. At least it always gave me that vibe, like, you know, you dump out the little bags, then you gotta go on the hunt for pieces, just like you would the edge pieces of a puzzle. Good times. Good times. Bulldozer needs gravel. Trucks are rolling. Bulldozer's going where? There. Okay. High priority construction office. What does that need first? 12 tons of concrete. Cement mixer should be going. Yeah, the cement concrete mixer should be going. Missing truck without covered, with covered hull. Well, that's somewhere else. Covered hull. That might explain why some of the construction's not going on. I guess the mechanical parts need a covered hull. Let's get... Oh, here. We'll do 2 covered hull trucks here. Sort by capacity. Go with that one. Cool. Alright, so now construction can continue. We were missing a truck type, but that's why we left open spots. Cool. 82nd Airborne, thank you very much for becoming a Raptor Egg as well. Thank you very much for the Big O support. So those trucks will come in from the border. Wonder if it's smart enough to pick up the mechanics before. Welcome. Of course, the Russians are cheap. They won't give you the Soviets are cheap. They won't give you the fuel. Banana, banana. My channel's like the Cheers for the modern day. Yeah, I used to be a lot more aggressive. But now that I've gotten older and have become more empathetic and understanding of people, I'm not in a rush anymore. Now I've gotten time to slow down a little bit and try to be more personable. A weakness is becoming a strength. Your dad was rewatching all of Cheers? Oh, man. I feel like I can't watch Cheers without, like, drinking along. Like, I feel like I should also have, like, a Big O beer. You know what I mean? There'll never be shows like that anymore, though. And 82nd Airborne, thanks for upgrading to a Raptor hatchling as well. Thank you very much again for the added support. That's very nice of you. Norm. Alright, chat. Maybe we'll get a Norm emote. Well, by the end of the year, we're just going to have a MASH emote, a Norm emote, stuff from Frasier, Seinfeld. I wonder if it will tell you what is needed to transport certain cargo. Is there a way in this game to see what cargo types take what vehicle? Like, it's obvious that, like, the concrete mixer hauls concrete. And it's obvious that dump trucks hold, like, gravel, but those mechanisms must require the covered truck. Unfortunately, I think when we buy a new vehicle, it has to come back and refuel, then it gets to go out and pick up the cargo, yeah. So now he needs to refuel. Yep. And then when he refuels, then he can go to the border and pick up those parts. Years of streaming experience, yep. Getting there. I wonder what your PC specs are. Exclamation point PC. I think the Streamlabs bot's a little spammy, chat. I think at this point, gifted memberships and memberships in general, I think It's been long enough. I think enough people know about that now. I think we're going to cut back on a little bit of the Streamlabs in the chat, other than if you guys type in a command for it. I'll still have to have some things in there. Or maybe it'll just be less frequent, so it's not as annoying. It should be informative, but not spammy. Oh, damn, yep. Now we got 2 roads being built. Doubling our speed. Dublin. Is this Ireland? Yes. Yes. We are in Ireland. Now we got to build a pub. For Norm. Normski. Oh, wow. Sheepdog 45. Thank you very much. I'm going to give that a second and see if it reads it off. Let's see. If not, I'll read it. Thanks for the entertaining, positive vibe content with witty, funny, honest commentary. Onward and upward, brother. Amen, brother. Thank you very much for your support. It's very kind of you. Thank you, chat, for the insanity. Very cool from all of you. Helpful backseating from chat. That's not too spammy. Kindness and people checking on each other. It's cool, man. It's good vibes. Thank you. Yeah, Happy New Year, chat. Happy New Year. A lot of new people joining. Hello. Happy New Year's, everybody. 2023, day 1. And remember, you only got 12 months left till Christmas. Oh, wow, that was extremely delayed. Thanks again, Sheepdog45. Tim T, thanks for the 15 months. Happy New Year to you as well. Good to see you in the chat.
Thanks for the entertaining, positive vibe content with witty, funny, honest commentary. Onward and upward, brother.
Amen. Dude, this is the more we're playing this, the better it's getting, man. Like, I was kind of getting nervous that it'd be too slow, but honestly, seeing this come together and knowing how long it takes for stuff to be transported from the border gives me a new respect for like what it's like to make stuff in a city. Like when cities are built, I would imagine not all cities in the world are producing what they need to build. Like wood has to be imported. A lot of the ingredients for making concrete. Like they might have a couple concrete plants in a city, but it takes a while to like get all those materials and ship them in. It's gonna get busier as you build more, yeah. Well, that's true. Like the more we play this, the more interesting it's gonna get. Like at the start, it was literally like all he did was build a road, but now you realize that those trucks were working at like half speed. They were at like 35 kilometers an hour. Now they can do 60. It's like, bruh. Bruh. Where are those covered hole trucks? What are they up to? Oh, they're delivering stuff too. I hope they're delivering up here though. These are set to medium priority. Sheepdog45 with the upgrade to a Little Raptor. Thank you very much for Big O upgrade, brother. So many upgrades too. Insanity, chat. Insanity. Dude, look at those vehicles going now. We got some traffic going. Chat, we might build our nation's first stop sign. Imagine that. It might happen. New member, welcome. We're gonna have a ceremony. Welcome world leaders. It's gonna snow soon too. Luckily, we don't have to worry about having anybody warm just yet. Looks cool. Yeah, the city looks cool. Game's cool too. You just bought Anno 1800 on Steam, having a blast. Awesome, Super Matt. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, DLCs for City Sky, any of your favorite city builders probably have DLCs, and they're probably on sale for Steam's winter sale. So, you know, you got a couple days till the 5th, but, you know, don't be like me and, like, forget until, like, 20 minutes beforehand. You have ice skating streets in Oslo? Really? I've wanted to go to Norway. I gotta go. I gotta find, I gotta make some Norwegian friends. Swing by and have some fish and bread. Your mom got you a $50 Steam gift card? Oh, that's almost like $100 then on the Steam sale. That's perfect timing. That's a good gift. Linus ABN, welcome as a Raptor Egg. New member, new year. Alright, what are we building now? Okay, no more roads are being upgraded, so let's keep that going. You know what we really need is, I would love to see a Japanese city builder in this style. Rebuild Japan after World War II all the way up into like the 80s and 90s. From like 1950 to like 2000. That'd be so cool. 50 years of just like city building in Japan would be interesting. And what would be interesting about that too is that you'd have to be building a more modern Japan, but you'd have to be mindful of all the traditional buildings, temples, old buildings, and things like that, and then eventually build up into what it is today. I would love to see all the different building styles, different techniques, different landscapes, different building, you know, architectural style for everything from you know, residential buildings to commercial buildings. Yeah, balancing old and new, building the Shinkansen and like having to be mindful about what it takes to build that. Yeah, periodic attacks from Godzilla that you got to worry about. Exactly. True. Why stop at 2000? You want to make a cyberpunk Neo Tokyo? Sure. Yeah, why not go into 2050? 100 years. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a good name for it. 2100 Tokyo. That'd be a cool name for it. Where you build from 1950 to 2100. 150 years of having to build train line. It would be like, I would imagine it being a little bit like Transport Fever. It would be interesting to build all of Japan and not just Tokyo. Although, hyper-focusing on Tokyo would allow it to be more detailed. I would appreciate that. Maybe a simulator game where you drive a snowplow in Tokyo. You all know what that would be called. Yeah, tourism's a thing in this game, yep. Vehicles are going crazy now. It's gonna snow soon. We only have one snowplow. Hopefully that's enough. It's probably fine. We'll see. Concrete's getting dropped off. Nice. It's good to see when there's no vehicles parked, or fewer and fewer vehicles parked. Oh yeah, this plays at a much slower pace, yeah, for sure. But that's why it's very realistic. You know, it takes months and months or years and years to build hospitals and universities, even in modern times. Bum, 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 bum. We need more buses. Well, that's why we're building this. Construction is running without issues. Good. Although, I think it could use some people. All right. Hey, they're building the power lines. All right. We're getting electricity in, boys. Hell yeah. Woo! Progress. All right. Power lines are going in. That's awesome. Did they build it all the way? Yeah, they sure did. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Oh, and there goes the wires. Awesome, man. Things are popping off. Oh yeah, the bus stop will be powered soon when the electric substation is ready. I have to buy power too, but I don't think we have to. It just makes it more efficient. Woo! I could imagine the bus stop powering like 2 light bulbs. Feels good, man. Oh, excavator's in now. Then after that, we need bricks, boards. Oh, we need Relanx, boys. And also 2.5 tons of steel. Man, when you could build a city where you can make all that stuff yourself, that's crazy. Like when you got oil going, like the most mind-boggling thing to me is when you can actually have, like, when you're making your own ships. Like when you have a shipyard that you're supplying with all the stuff yourself. Like you've got a steel mill and all the other stuff needed to build boats. That's incredible. A Machu Picchu world builder would be awesome. All the terraces. True. So this guy's hauling... Electronic components have to be hauled in a covered vehicle. That makes sense. They don't want to be damaged by the weather, that's for sure. Hey, this is done. Coal. Yeah, we don't need coal at the moment, but we just set it for coal, so that's okay. Dude, things are happening. Still slow, but much faster than it was. Love seeing all that gravel piled up too. Will your first industry be lumber? We could do that. I think farming might be pretty important. And we can feed our own people and export food. I mean, we can do both. Yeah, we do a lumber industry up here. We'd have to have people... Well, I mean, we got to figure out how many people we're going to need. So if we want to do farming, we're going to have to do the math and figure that out. Food factory, farms. Jonathan, welcome aboard as a Raptor Egg. Thank you very much for the support. New member, welcome. Then we can eventually get a train network coming in. Or going out. Oh yeah, that's true. Coal power plant. That's where we should start, yeah. We should start doing our own power. And then export it. Well, we'd have to find where coal is. Oh, there's a mini-map. Oh, there it is. So we have coal here. Oh. Kind of far away. Uh-oh. We only have one spot with uranium, which is here. Luckily, the coal's not too far. We'd probably have to do a train line or something. We'll have to bring the train line around. If we do a power plant, I think we might do it here. Then we could have a train line bring the coal, but also we could connect it to the customs yard. Interesting. We got options. Sunman, you brought the pizza. Welcome aboard, dude. Of course, the problem with coal is we actually have to like purify it too. We can't just like you can't just mine coal and then send it to power plant. You have to do there's that in between thing. Yeah, the coal ore processing plant. So first you have to have the mine, then you send it to the processing plant, then you can send it to the power plant. Oh, looks like we can also build solar. We can build wind power plants, that's cool. How much does that build? 35 megawatts. Nuclear power plants provide like almost 10,000. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I mean, if we're gonna do coal, we have to have a ton of people for mining, a ton of, quite a few less for the processing, and then a few people for the power plant. But we need a lot of extra workers for that. But I think power will be our first export, which means coal. And we also will need coal for our heating plant too, so it'll actually serve two functions. And I guess we could import coal and export power. Wind is good for early game. You can make a big old wind farm. That's true. I like the potential and the opportunity for selling power. I like that. I mean, if we can balance our... If we could start making a little bit of money to cover the vehicle costs and like... We're going to have to import fuel for a long while. So if we can pay for all of our fuel and like vehicle purchases by exporting power, that's good. Construction is not assigned to a construction office. Interesting. There we go. Don't know why that would have been disconnected. Yeah, we'll be diggy hole soon. We're going to have to build a bridge then to get across here because the coal is like down here. So we'll have to build a train line and a bus line. Ugh. That might be what happened last time where we tried to upgrade those roads and then it just, the construction office didn't assign itself. Yeah, if we start mining coal, we probably should import some for safety, just to make sure we never run out of coal. It's a good idea. The small coal storage holds 870 tons, so that's good. Cola import. Nice. These trucks should be importing bricks right now. And this is set to high priority too. Unless workers have to arrive. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Oh wait, the resources are already there. Resources on the construction site. They were already delivered. Cool. All right, so we're getting another construction office, so that'll an actual decent one. Nice. What was my final verdict on settlement survival after it left early access? Uh-oh. What's this white stuff? Settlement survival is cool. I liked it. Oh boy, snowplow, go. Oh boy. I think we're going to need some more technical services and buy some more snowplows. Oh, cool. Where would that be? I think it's a technical office. Oh, we can build 5 of them. Good. The snow plows have to run continuously. Yeah, they have bridges in this game. Concrete, brick, steel. Kind of weird that they have to add gravel to that. I feel like we could bypass that by doing this. There we go. Technically, they'll snowplow on their way back, I bet. That's your problem with lack of incentive. That's why communism failed. Couldn't start plowing until he reached the... Gotta go blade up till we reach the technical office. Are there any bridge stats regarding traffic, vehicles cross, shift paths underneath? No, I don't think so, but that's actually a really cool thing. Oh boy. Seems we should have prepared a little better for winter. I don't even know if you could set your snowplows to certain areas or roads, can you? We could increase the range. That's cool. Yeah, all the roads are... Just do all the roads. Well, that really slows them down. That's cool. So it looks like snow starts around mid-November. And temperatures are probably going to approach negative 15 C. Nah, probably more than that. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, the trucks are arriving, so that'll speed things up. Fascinating game. Now we just need workers to arrive. Yeah, snowplow reinforcements have arrived. Now they gotta go fuel up first. Nice. What's up, Clint Watts? Happy New Year's to you as well. Mm-hmm. Raptoria flag for merch. I think they used to have flags in the store pay. I don't know. I could only make merch for what they provide, like the base item for. I think they used to have that, and now I think it's not a thing anymore. But I'd like to. Sounds like a good idea. Rip and dip, brother. Hey, there we go. Plows are picking up the pace. Cool. That's really badass. City Skylines has that as well, but City Skylines needs the seasonal transition, not just permanent snow. I think it's an eyesore to look at the white snow all the time. Why do you call this ultra realistic? I mean, have you been watching the stream? It's a crazy amount of work that goes into construction. Maintaining roads. I mean, snow plows are now out. We haven't gotten a lot done, which makes it super realistic. It's like me IRL. Okay, this road is never gonna... Oh yeah, no, it's going. Finally. Bum, 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 bum. Hey Raptor, I'm super late, but watching from the beginning. Happy New Year. Same to you there, Sick Banks. Welcome. Yeah, plow those roads, boys. No, it's a blizzard again. No. At least we got snow plows everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, these are the fastest boys. Plowing speed 43, plowing speed 21. Oh. Oh, but they cost so much more. No connection to a customs house. Road connection with construction office doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, comrade, because it isn't there. Is it not connected to the road? Oh, they're going to build a little gravel road there? Oh, new member, welcome. Bongo, thanks for the 12 months. Congratulations on the 1 year. Thank you very much for watching. Glad you appreciate the channel. It came down to the gravel. There we go. We might have to go with those faster ones and sell these, but we'll try these out for now. And see how it goes. You didn't see it because it isn't there. Can we take Grandma to market? Oh, God. That game. Dude, no chance. These snowplows are working as fast as they can. Let's focus on doing the gonna set these up to be You did a cod puree, onion rings, mayonnaise, olive gratin cheese. That was divine. Wow. Chat with the fancy cooking. Nicely done. We talk about Wendy's all the time in the stream, but then chat... I didn't realize so many people related to Wolfgang Puck all the time. There we go. All right. So that should change the winter priority to make gravel roads more important. All Alright, cool. And that should tell them to do all the roads in the town. I'm surprised we don't have to buy salt or anything like that. They probably use dirt. That's true. A little sandage. Sange. Well, all that progress we were making is ground to a halt, but that's what happens in winter, and that's even more realistic. For those of you who've ever done construction in the winter, you know. I've done it too. A lot of things slow on down, including people. Which is like, yep. Do what you can, but you gotta do. Defeat Lewis, thank you very much for the Raptor Plus membership again. Welcome on back. Good to see you. New member, welcome. Thank you very much for the support. You can kind of see roads. I mean, you know, that's actually pretty good. Snowplowers are doing a good job. I don't think we need that road anymore, but, you know. I just built it so we could do the construction. We'll delete it later. We're building another construction office, so that'll speed up construction. This is cool. We're going to need an alternative road set up here too, so we can upgrade this road. Actually, there's a road here, isn't there? No. Yeah, well. We'll have to make one. And then we're going to actually have to have workers come up here via bus so they can, like, work there. What's up, Ohio Rail fan? Welcome back. Whoa. That'll be a bypass from when we upgrade this to gravel. Another building complete. Alright, so now we've got our small heating plant complete. They're building the piping that comes out of the heating plant. Now they just need to build the conveyor systems and the piping to go to the city and the distribution plant. And we got our substation. And our construction office is almost done. Dude, crazy progress. I mean, you know, in this game, crazy progress. Is this the future? Somebody like apple crumble with ice cream? I do. The crumble gets a little crumbly though. Crumble you can have real good crumble or like eh. That's why I go with the lattice. The lettuce. Yeah, roads are looking better. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Good times. All right. So the office is pretty much done here, except for a little bit of work from the workers. That means we'll get more construction vehicles or people in. Nice, bro. Nice. You feel you have to have a good understanding of logistics for this game? Yeah, every game's a little different. This one, the thing that tricks me up the most is just trying to figure out the order of construction, or like when we can safely build a road without cutting off access to the heart, which is the customs office where we get all of our stuff for now. For now. Let's see. Winter year 1. Boom. All right. That's it for now, guys. We'll come back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic sometime soon. We'll pick up where we left off. Lots of things are happening now as we still are laying the foundation, but it takes a long time. So we'll keep on going through this one through the next few months until we got the next big update, which will be for garbage. I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes for our next stream of another building game I think you'll all be a big fan of. I think you'll enjoy what's coming up next. And then later tonight, we'll figure out we're going to stream with the guys. Lumberjack's out. I don't know where Red and Jerry are or what anybody's feeling like playing. So we'll have ourselves a third stream later today, too. Turn on that notification bell. Check the channel on the daily for new videos, uploads, and more. And giveaways in the Discord. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for watching.